Good evening and welcome to some FailCraft Friday fun. I'm Hammy from FailCraft.org. We have been Hearthstoning all week. Bar a little bit of a microphone failure, we've actually managed to get to nearly a full week's worth of episodes, 5 in a row. Hooray! So tonight has got to be our night off. In terms of having a night off, we are going to be quickly starting with a bit of Hearthstone, and the funness of the Hearthstone on this occasion is that we are just going to be having a little bit of an enjoy of opening a few packs. A real quick and easy video and just a bit of fun. And then we're going to jump straight into a different game on the night off. Some weeks we'll do League of Legends, some weeks we'll do other bits and bobs, but tonight we're going to be doing the Banner Saga. So we can see at this moment in time, everyone likes a little bit of a pack opening. So this is just going to be a bit of quick fun. What do I want from these packs? You can see the packs shuffling and vibrating there. They're just really itching to be unopened, and I can't wait to open them as well. What do I want? I would love some legendaries. I could really do with a Prophet Velen for my priest deck, or anything gold or legendary or shiny that I can just disenchant and get some dust. So, pardon me, without further ado, let us jump right in. That is a little bit of beer repeating on me. It is a Friday after all. Pack 1! And the thing I do love about Hearthstone packs is that explosion animation and a little bit of glitter, a little bit of sparkle, and then your mystery cards come out. So let's see what we've got. We have a misdirection for the hunter, quite a handy little secret there. A gold epic, oh, the big game hunter, a nice little gold epic there to kick things off. Always nice to get. I've gone for 15 packs because it's almost payday, so I'm going to treat myself. The big game hunter, a cracking card. You can see with that attack of 7 or more, very good against any deck involving giants, big hitting minions. That battle cry, you drop it, it kills the minion that is big and powerful. Lovely jubbly. Fairy Dragon, that's going to be a disenchant for me, but a real solid spine card for a few decks. Inner Rage for a warrior. If you deal damage to a berserking minion that can be buffed when it's damaged, that's really good. And then a Battle Rage. Another fairly staple warrior card. Pack 2! An epic in the Faceless Manipulator. Whether you grab that in a draft, there's an occasion where you can stick it into the odd constructed deck for ladder here and there, but copying a minion straight up. They play Ragnaros, you play Ragnaros. I think you can see what the use of that nice little battle cry is. A bit of a lightning bolt for Shaman, Summoning Portal for Warlock, Silverhand Knight for, and another rare, a Ethereal Arcanist. If you've got a lot of secrets, that'll buff itself up quite quick. So I've got myself one golden rare at the moment. Are we going to get a legendary? Another epic. Patient Assassin. Destroy any minion damaged by this rogue. So for 2/1/1, it has the stealth, of course, which is a bit of an advantage, more than the Cobra. There's a Cobra card as well that has a similar ability. So stealth, unless someone can indirectly target this card, it can sit there and then randomly pick something off. Strength on Tiger, the Blood Imp, nice solid Warlock card that. Defender of Argus. I've already got 2 of those, but a cracking card as we've covered before, even though it's been changed to attack now. A Forked Lightning to finish off with the Shaman. Such a satisfying little explosion shadow step. Picking up cards as a rogue. Shaman Axe. Blood Imp again. Ancient Brewmaster, quite a handy card, especially in draft. If you're returning that friendly minion, anything with a battle cry can play again. And a Knife Juggler, which I've got a couple of already. Lots of disenchant fodder so far. Wisp. Oh, it's a free, yes, okay, you can, doesn't have charge or anything like that. Funny old card. Spiteful Smith, always has some good uses, especially weapon decks there with that Enrage. Cold Light Seer, every Murloc's best friend. And finishing up with the Defius Ringleader. It's more disenchant fodder, but a good card for rogue decks. Boom! Mad Bomber, always see him in a draft. Wrath for a bit of card drawing or direct damage for a druid. Merit Entity, doesn't see too much play. Perdition's Blade, quite nice for rogues as well with that combo. And Power of the Wild, a nice little druid staple there too. Ardent Protector, all bubbling up. Druid of the Claw, yes, very very useful. Late game tank or can charge in So quite nice and versatile. Stampeding Kodo. Another rare, that Cold Light Seer again. I don't know if I've already got more than one of those, but that could be a disenchant as well. Prophet Velen, where are you? Golden rare. And we've just got another Stampeding Kodo. Maybe that's a disenchant. Demolisher. Another card you see a lot of in drafts. And the buffing useful Darkline Dwarf is now just to attack this turn for the minion after the patch. And you see Blood Soul Raiders come up occasionally in weapon decks, and the Sorcerer's Apprentice for mages. Nice casting spells for cheaper, always a good one. Shield Bearer, another rare. Head Crack, deal 2 damage to the hero, and combos of course return it to your hand to play again. Looping that around. Another Claw Druid that we've gone through, a Jungle Panther stealthing it in, and a Priestess of Elune. Bit of healing, looks like more disenchanting followed there. Another satisfying explosion. Drawn in range through attack, you see a fair few Tauren Warriors show up in a bit of... Oh, legendary! Captain Greenskin! There we go! So Captain Greenskin is an interesting one. You see him drop in a rogue decks, you see him occasionally come in, giving you your weapon 1/1, and with the 5/5/4, he can kind of drop, he can do some trading, you can buff your weapon up at a key sign. Ah, 2 legendaries in one pack! Amazing! The best pack ever! Captain Greenskin and the Beast. So the Beast, Death Rattle, summon a 3/3 Finkeline Horn for your opponent. If you played World of Warcraft, you know the history of the Beast. He's a beast you find, and he was fighting Finkeline Horn and kind of spits him up. So that's why your opponent gets a Finkeline Horn. I think the Beast, it's nice to have him in the old collection, but I think he's going to be a disenchant as well. If I can get Velen, that would be very nice. And a rare as well. But you cannot complain for 2 legendaries in one pack. I'm certainly not. Some good dust. Ninja Blade Master, I already got 2 of those, but great in priest decks, great in some other healing decks as well. That 4 attack, very useful against some priests and some other things. Can't be picked off too easily if you can heal him up quick. Eviscerate. Damaging for the rogues. A staple of an Ice Lance. Cold Bloods. Buffing up your rogue minions, and then that little young Dragonhawk with the Wind Fury there. Occasionally seen in some hunter decks. Direwolf Alpha, rare, and buffing up your swarm minions there. Lightning Storm with Overload for the Shaman. You can see the Mana Worm generally in a lot of mage decks. That's occasionally dropped because of the spell part. A Golden Common in Shadow Step. And of course you should always take time to appreciate the lovely art on the gold cards. Even if it's a common, just a little bit of animation. Very, very tidy by the Blizzard team, really, really smart. And if you think of how many cards there are and how much work that must have been, it's really, really lovely. Oh, an epic. We got a Bestial Wrath there, 2 attack and immune this turn. That would be quite handy for a bit of hunting. A Ravenholt Assassin, late game finisher with some stealth. And another Blood Soul Raider. Not many packs. I've got a couple of legendaries this run. Betrayal, I always find that. It's an interesting one in rogue decks. Dropping one of those in will let you do some damage to your opponent, particularly if they're dropping big minions. It can help you kind of clear the side of the table. So for 2 mana, if used in the right way, quite a nice little crowd control card that. Brewmaster again, Power of the World again, Strength Tiger again. And then this Ice 7 Agent. I think I got 2 of those already, so he may be straight to the disenchant pile as well. The last pack, and do take a little bit of time to appreciate in Hearthstone, and you pick up the pack. The entire middle of the plinth sort of lights up. You've got mana and sort of Ethereal Arcane Dust when you move your pack around. You can see the little dust trail following it. I'm just milking this last pack because I hope it's going to have something amazing in it. Like Prophet Velen. Prophet Velen. Eviscerate. Prophet Velen. Conceal. Prophet Velen. No, it's an upgrade. Prophet Velen. An Iron Big Cow. Prophet Velen. Place your bets. Oh, it's a Northern Ring Farseer, so conceal, stealth until your next turn. If you've got a lot of small minions, maybe. I've not seen that massively played, but it just feels useful Don't know why, maybe it's just me, I need to play a bit more rogue. Upgrade, equipping a weapon or upgrading it, nice for warrior. The Iron Beak Owl, a solid core, solid staple, solid spine card as we've discussed in some previous episodes. And the Earthen Ring Farseer. So as we go back in, let's have a look in my collection. We need to do the whole disenchant game now as we jump on in there. Of course, to disenchant, jump into crafting mode, disenchant extra cards, 710 dust, and look at that, 49 commons, 9 rares and 1 epic. Let's hit that disenchant button. Bye bye, bye bye to you all. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So let us see if I am close enough to my lovely, lovely, lovely Prophet Velen. Prophet Velen, I've got 45 dust, I need 1,600. I am nearly there, and what I think I'm going to do, just because where is he? He's there. Is the beast going to give me enough dust? Yeah, he's going to give me enough dust. So the beast is a big card that does a bit of swinging for 6 mana. I've not seen masses of deck play with the beast, but in terms of the deck that I play at the moment, goodbye to the beast. We grab our dust, and what I'm really looking forward to finish this off with a bang is hello to Prophet Velen. Yeah, there it is. Shiny. As the people in Firefly would say, that is shiny indeed. And what we need to do immediately, the Kabal's Shadow Priest was my placeholder for Prophet Velen. Let's get Prophet Velen in there right away. My deck is turbocharged, ready to go, and I cannot wait to give that a go next time around. So, it's a very quick little bit of fun play. Thank you very much for tuning in for that little opening of packs. And of course, do remember that you can buy packs in the store. You want to spend a little bit of money on them. But of course, always remember that if you don't want to spend your hard-earned readies, or if you can't, or if you're playing for free, this is a free-to-play game after all, you can actually get yourself leveled up pretty quick with the quests. You can complete a few quests every day. You can always play the arena as well, of course. Leveling up and just generally playing gets you a bit of gold, and remember that you can buy your packs as well with in-game gold. Just in the bottom right here, you can save up some of that. 150 for the arena, and if you do an arena run, you get your gold back and dust. You can also use dust to create cards, and even in Hearthstone you can have quite a lot of fun with simply just the starting decks. A lot of them, like the Priest one and the Mage one for example, I've got a lot of very strong cards in to start with. Anywho, so we will jump to our Hearthstone end screen for the time being. Thank you very much for tuning in for that bit. Very much enjoyed opening some packs, just a bit of fun. It's Friday, it is our night off, so without further ado, we're actually quickly going to move on and do part 2. And part 2 is going to be taking a look at Shock Horror, a bit of a different game. It is our night off, and we're going to be enjoying playing something else. So I'm just going to be logging into Steam while this is still up. If you want to see us playing a bit of the Banner Saga, you might have seen the Banner Saga in the news this week, and we'll have a bit of a chat about why. But if you want to see the Banner Saga, have a look at the FailCraft Friday Fun episode that is going to be in the FailCraft Friday Fun playlist. And where can you find that? Very easy, youtube.com/FailCraftcasts. You can have a look on Twitch live, as always, at twitch.com/FailCraftcast. And there is always Twitter. We'd love to have a chat with you. Anything we can do better, any additional content we can do for you guys, just let us know. And that is twitter.com/FailCraftcasts as well. And last but not least, there is our website. It has other things that you cannot cover in the briefness of a 15 to 30 minute bit of streaming or video on YouTube or similar. Deck lists, lots and lots of good links for places that you can go and find some things, and much, much more. So go and have a look there, FailCraft.